How do you keep
How do you plan on beating him? Where are you better than Johnson?
You know, I never tell people my predictions or what I visualize. I just go out there and fight, and that's it. Just go out there and fight and take it to him.
But would it be fair to say that you're better than him everywhere? Ground, striking, everywhere?
Yeah, I would say when it comes to, you know, the technical skill set, a different aspect of mixed martial arts, I would have to say I am better than him, and I displayed that I have been better than him. Granted, I would say he's probably better at knocking people out than I am because he's done a lot more than me. I haven't got to that point in my career to where I've settled down and really let my hands go, because when you do that, you always leave that window opportunity of your opponents capitalize on it. So for me, I'm all about getting in, getting hit twice, and being done with it.
You know, he just had a child this week. Do you think that works against, like, it could be either motivation or a distraction? Which one do you think it could be?
It all depends on him. He's like I said, when it comes to mental preparation and how he runs his life and all that stuff, that's up to him. I'm not in his head. I'm not in his training camp. But you know, congratulations to John Dotson for having a child. It's welcome to the Father Club, and we'll see how things play out.
Now talk to me about breaking Anderson Silva's record.
Yeah, I want to break Anderson Silva's record because obviously it's a record set by, you know, men athlete in the UFC. I'm very close. I'm not very close, but I'm starting to creep up that front doorstep to where I can knock on Anderson Silva's doorstep like, hey, yo, dog, let me get in this house with you. You know, I defended my belt 10 times, and I'm gonna try to break your record. So after I break that record, I'm gonna leave your house and build my own fucking house. And then when you decide to come back, you gotta win the belt again, and you gotta start from square one and work your way back up. So it's just one of my goals that I'm trying to do, to write my name in the history book.
And if I could ask you just for one greeting to your fans in Latin America, just tell them not to miss your fight on Saturday.
Don't miss my fight?
Yeah. Just hello people in Latin America, right? That camera.
Hey, what's going on, fans in Latin America? Make sure you guys tune in this Saturday, UFC 191, as I take on John Dotson again to defend my flyweight UFC championship.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Make a drink of water, homie. Make a drink of water. I'm out there. Can't y'all see I'm working? Go ahead.
Hey, no problem. So you look in great shape, only a couple of days to go. What do you do to kill the time, to keep yourself motivated? How do you spend these last few days?
Just chilling. Just chilling. I'm going to go see 2 movies, saw Ant-Man, Sinister 2. Other than that, just hanging out with my coaches, talking about the past, talking about their past when they used to do stuff for Pride and Dream and all that stuff. But other than that, it's just kill time.
Right. How do you feel the preparation was for this fight? Did everything that go well in camp as you expected it to go?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, preparation went very well. We focused on some stuff from the previous fight, making sure, you know, we looked at the previous fight and see there was some successful in there and see some unsuccessful things in there. And we basically took that, ran with it, and prepared the same way, hit up different parts of my cardio aspect, and just went from there.
Obviously, you already fought him once. Did you go back and look at certain things that you feel like you could have done better, or is it a matter of, hey, you beat him the first time, just doing the same thing?
No, absolutely not. You know, we went back to the first one and said, hey, these are the things you did very well. And you know, last night we were talking about, he goes, the only reason, he goes, you know, the one thing you messed up on and not having this rematch happen again. And I was like, what? He goes, because you didn't knock him out. You took him to the point of exhaustion, to where if you were to step back and have the skill set that you have now, if you would have back then, this fight would not be happen, because they would never make a rematch if you knocked somebody out like that. So with that being said, you know, mentally and physically, I'm in a good place, and I'm very motivated to go out there and show the world what I've been working on.
So obviously, a guy like you don't go looking for the knockout, but are you more conscious that if it presents itself, you want to jump on it and
absolutely.
Maybe get that
I like to look at it as I like to let my opponents choose their poison, to see how they want to go about it. You know, whether, like one of my coaches says, is that you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, you have to choose, and there's become fights to where I get in there and the guy's shutting down completely one of my games, where I cannot get my game going. Then another one of my game opens up, then I start taking them there. Then when I start taking them there, then this other game opens up. And when I go back to that, I jump back between the aspect of mixed martial arts, and that's what I think makes me so successful.
You know, funny enough, I rewatched the fight and I noticed you were very aggressive, especially in the beginning of the fight. he's actually looking to be aggressive in this fight. How do you think he'll come out in this one? Do you think he'll look out for you to come out aggressive and maybe counter that?
It's good because when you have two aggressive parties, when they keep aggressive, this is what happens. You have this clash right here. And when that clash happens, that's when the Muay Thai comes to play. That's when the wrestling comes to play. That's when the grappling comes to play, which I've displayed in my mixed martial arts career and at a high caliber level that I'm ready to go there and I can perform there. So all fantastic. We'll see what happens. You know, a lot of people can say a lot of stuff, but when it comes down to it, when you get in there, we'll see what happens. What y'all need to do is you need to take Dave Schaller and tell me where the ticket sale is at right now, okay? You guys should close down your Periscope account and tell Dave Schaller. I don't need to say anything else. All right, continue. I think what DJ was trying to say.
So, talking about fans, one of the things that a lot of fans have mentioned to me is the fact that you and then Floyd are going to be fighting in this building pretty much week after the week. Do you think people are taking notice more to the skill set that is involved with combat sports? Even though he's leaving and he got some criticism, I mean, he's made a lot of money. People are noticing you. You're here in the main event. What do you make of that? You and him fighting in this building, 1 week from each other.
Obviously, I love fighting at MGM. It's the home of champions, where champions fight. I don't really concern myself with Floyd Mayweather because he's in a totally different sport and he's doing amazing things as a pure practitioner in boxing. A lot of people hate it and say that he's boring, and I'm not gonna lie. If I want to go watch Floyd, it depends what mood I'm in. If I'm at home and I'm watching Floyd Mayweather box and I'm by myself and I have my beer with me, I can sit there and appreciate his work that he's doing. But if I'm at the house and I'm trying to entertain guests and I got beer going, like when he fought Manny Pacquiao, everybody's like, "This is fucking boring." I was like, I can't even enjoy the fight because I'm sitting there 30 minutes while I'm trying to cook ribs and tell everybody, like, guys, you gotta understand the name of the fucking game.
It almost gives you more work.
It gives me more work when I'm watching it. But I can sit there and drink beer and not try to educate my friends because my friends are not educated. I mean, even though I've been doing this sport for so long, they're not educated in mixed martial arts and all that stuff. They see some fights and they're like, "Oh man, that fight was boring." I was like, because you don't know what the guy's doing. I was like, they'd be like, "Oh, you just let him turn." I was like, "Here, let me fucking lay on you and you try to get up." And my friends are like, 180, 190, 6'2", and he can't even get up. And then when I put him in a guillotine, he goes, "Dude, he feels like he's about to rip my fucking head off." And I was like, "Yeah, because I'm not trying to kill you, but technically, if I'm going to try to kill you, this is one of the submissions I can use on you."
Okay.
So.
And lastly, message for all the fans: what can they expect this Saturday from you?
Tune in. The first fight was pretty epic for a flyweight division, and I'm pretty sure this one's going to be nothing short of that.
Thank you, DJ.